Hey guys, welcome back. So today we got the 2021 GV80. Customer complained about backup camera, but when I check it, it's the left side mirror um, camera here. As you can see there, that's green. So someone diagnosed it for me already. They ordered camera. Um, so yeah, I don't know who diagnosed it, but they ordered a new camera for the left side mirror. So we're gonna remove that mirror, and hopefully we can do that because we're gonna remove the whole assembly and this mirror. I'm worried about removing this guy. Um, I hope I will not, you know, damage it or anything. So yeah, and after that, and we're gonna do an attempt on calibrating the cameras. Apparently, in the service information, once you replace those wide angle cameras, meaning this guy here, the sides, front, and I guess the rear too, you do the calibration. So we're gonna try to attempt doing that because this is gonna be my first time doing that calibration. There's two options. There's gonna be an automatic, I guess that's the driving, and there's one with a manual. That's the time you set up the car with all those target points and everything. So we'll see. And let's remove that side mirror first, and we'll figure that out later. Okay, so we're gonna remove the screw here. There's one screw there. You can just leave it on the side. Okay. Now we're gonna remove the whole panel. Do I need to remove? Yeah, okay. So let's try removing this guy first. I think there's one here in the middle. Okay, so that's empty. So we don't have to worry about that. Now, start from the bottom. And just remove your latch there, latch cable, and the connector. And let's put this aside for now. Here's our connector here for the side mirror. So we just have to remove this plastic cover here. Sometimes this guy is stuck there. It's just a clips here on this one. So come on. Oops. Yeah. And then there's gonna be a screw, a plastic screw there. I think that's only for retaining it, and three nuts, right? So I'm gonna remove that screw first. Oops. I'm gonna show you that one later. And then the three nuts. Okay, just leave one first. And then we're just gonna remove it by hand. Okay, so that's out. And now we're gonna go to our bench and let's do our work there. Okay, so this is the plastic that we remove it because I think this is just for retaining so that it will hold in its place. Now we're gonna remove the mirror. So we just have to be careful on this guy. So So some guys, they use a suction cup or a suction tool to remove this, right? So that you won't crack it or anything. Okay, so we have a connections at the back. We just have to remove that. So I'm just using a pick right now. So let's remove. And we got our connections here. There's two connection. There's one color black and one with the red black, I guess. So the red black will go onto this. I think it's the heated element, but I don't know. I'm not sure with that. But yeah, so just make a note which wire is going, because they can go at, you know, you can interchange them, no problem. But yeah, just make a note about that. Put this aside because that's very dangerous. So now, as per the manual, we're gonna remove 4 screws. This one there, 2, 3, 4. Now this should come out. How do you remove this guy? So you got 4 screws. Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna pull it. Looks like we're just gonna pull it. Oh, that's tight, man. How do you remove this? Oh, that's tight, guy. That is very tight. Can I pry it from here, from the inside? Let's see if we can pry it from the inside. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that I can. So let's pry it from here. I don't know with other models if you can do this, because last time I saw one guy doing a G70 replacing the camera, and he was having a hard time on that, and we end up replacing the whole mirror. Oh, okay, that's out. So it's just all clips, so it's hard to remove it. So put that aside. Here's our guy there, our camera. So we're just gonna make sure that we keep in mind on the routing of that cable. So there's one screw for that. Okay, here's our camera. Now we just have to remove the connection for that. Okay. Looks like this is our guide there. Okay. And this is my first time to have this type of problem. Usually the Genesis has very um, reliable cameras on it, except those older Genesis sedan that has, you know, wiring problem. But it's the wire that has a problem with that. It's not the camera itself. So just compare, make sure that they're the same. Looks like the same. And this one will just go one way. I don't think you will mess anything up in here. So route your cable. Let's put this one screw first so that this camera is in place. Okay, gonna route our cable. Okay, like that. I'm just gonna connect this connector. Okay, so that clicks. Put our cover back here. So just line up everything. What? Oh, it's not. Why it's not going in? Hmm? Why? Why is not going in? Come on. Okay. Okay, everything is tight there. Just gonna install back our 4 screws. Wow, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that replacement easy. So okay, that's good. Put our mirror back. Where's our mirror? There's our mirror. And we have to put our pins here. 1, 2, and the connector. Okay, I heard the click, so that should be fine. And now we just have to make sure that's lined up, and then we can push this in. Okay, as long as you heard that like a crackling um, part when you push in the mirror, that should be fine. So now we're gonna install this back, and then let's check our operation in the mirror first, and then we're gonna try to recalibrate it. Okay, so I'm gonna install our whole assembly here. Make sure you hold this mirror properly, because you don't want this to fall, because that's gonna be very, very expensive. Just put our nuts there. Okay, that's good. It's holding now. Just have to tight this. Okay. And forget your plastic retainer. Retainer. I think that's what you called it. Retainer. Okay. Put back our cover. Make sure our pins are there. Okay. Let me grab the panel. Put our connector here. Harness connector and our latch for the cable. Our cable for the latch. Okay. Make sure that's connected correctly. Okay. Now I just have to push in. Make sure that there's no gap on the sides. Right? This one has gap here. Why? Oh, because of that. Okay. Okay, so just feel the sides of it. Make sure that it's flush. And there's no gap on it. And we're just gonna install this screw here. Okay, put your cover back on. Don't forget their drinks and their gum. Okay, so we installed that new mirror camera. And we're gonna try to see if we can. Our camera will work now. So I'm gonna go reverse. There you go. Looks like our camera is good. Do I need to calibrate this? You can see here on our side, that's working now. And like last time, it was green. But anyway, we'll try to follow the manual, service information. I'll try to calibrate this guy, right? And see what's the process on that. Because that's going to be my first time to do that type of calibration on the cameras. So let me grab the scan tool and let's see. Okay, so we're now in our scan tool. So we're gonna go to the management. Let's look for that surround view monitor. Okay. Is it in the ADS driving parking? No, that's not the one. ADS driving ECM? No, that's not the one. AVN. I think it's in the audio. So here, tolerance compensation auto. We're gonna go there. MCS. Okay, bonnet close. So we just have to follow the enabling condition. Bonnet, the hood, trunk, door closed, side mirror open. So it's not folded. Optical cameras, do not operate power. Okay, that's okay. Check the status. If you don't perform this function, if since switch indicator lamp of the vehicle blinking, no camera tolerance correction is occurred. Okay, so let's try this. Press OK. So it's gonna go to our AVN unit. Please perform manual calibration. Oh man, why? It shows manual calibration. Is it ignition on? Ignition on. Okay, let's try that again. ignition on, gear neutral status. So let's do neutral status. Oh, I have to, let me remove this guy first. Okay, let me rub. I Let's see first if I mess up or something. Let's try to go reverse first. It works. Okay, good. It works. Okay, ignition on. Just have to follow this. Gear in neutral status. So I'm gonna put this in neutral first. Oh my goodness. It's all dirt. Look at that. Okay. How come it's not going to neutral? Okay, so neutral engage. I'm gonna go ignition on. Let's press OK. So it doesn't really do anything. He wants me to do a manual. And I really don't do the manual because that's too much work. Oh man. So that failed. Um, I guess that's the video for it for now. I know you have to do that calibration, but so far, um, we're gonna see our camera. It's working fine now, which is good. Unless it doesn't do that, maybe this is a different type of camera. So yeah, I'm just gonna end up this video on this one, that we just replaced that camera. It didn't went through to that automatic calibration. It should went through, right? Because you have an option on automatic and the manual. But yeah, so yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, if you have comments, yeah, let me know that, yeah, you didn't do it properly. I didn't do this properly. But it could be that the camera is not also the right camera that for that automatic calibration, right? And so yeah, and most of the time, like, it's so rare unless I have to do something that it triggers that code, like the way when we read the scan tool that, calibration for not math or something like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Thank you for watching.